Today we will be doing a problem from Chapter 4 on solving trigonometric equations. Our problem is 5 minus sine theta equals 2 cosine squared theta. And you're asked to solve it graphically, algebraically, numerically, and numerically, with a domain of negative 360 degrees to 450 degrees. The first way we're going to solve this equation is graphically. And all you have to do to solve it graphically is graph it and estimate the values on the graph. Our first value is at negative 330 degrees. Our second is at negative 210. Our third is at 30. Our fourth at positive 150. And our fifth at positive 390. We get a check. Our next step is solving the equation algebraically. And we're going to use the law of sines, which says that sine squared theta plus cosine squared theta equals 1. So technically cosine squared theta equals 1 minus sine squared theta. But first we take out the 2 and then distribute the cosine squared theta by 1 minus sine squared theta. So we get 5 minus 7 sine theta equals 2 minus 2 sine squared theta. And we rearrange the equation, we get 2 sine squared theta minus 7 sine theta plus 3 equals 0. And we plug in x for sine theta, we get 2x squared minus 7x plus 3 equals 0, which is the perfect form for a quadratic equation, where a equals 2, b equals 7, and c equals 3. When you plug them into quad, sine of theta equals 3 and 0.5. And then we use the arcsine equation, which is sine inverse of theta, which is 3 or 0.5 plus 360n, or, which is very important, everyone forgets, 180 minus sine inverse of theta plus 360n. Sine inverse of 3 has no solution. Sine inverse of negative of 0.5 equals 30. So 30 plus 360n and 180 minus 30, which is 150 plus 360n. We get the correct answers. Now the third way to solve is numerically. And all you do numerically is you get the graph of the equation, but instead of estimating, you trace the zero values. So here's our graph. And on your calculator, you use second trace for the 0. And we have 5 zeros. Here's our first 0, second, third, fourth, and fifth. And all three methods are very reasonable. And we get the same answer. So we get a check. And thank you for watching our video.